While we can all agree that nobody is perfect, there are actually a few things that would adversely affect a relationship if a man chooses to partner with a woman with some not so great attributes. The bitter woman, you know, that woman that always seems to be angry at the menfolk all the time? Perhaps she has had her heart broken one too many times, but this woman is always bashing on men and talking about how they are no good or useless. A man might not want to settle down with someone so bitter, as it is guaranteed that when the opportunity arises, she would hurl hurtful insults and intense, hateful words his way due to all her unresolved anger. The selfish woman, if you want a happy home and a partner that wants your happiness as well as hers, then you should steer clear of the selfish woman. A woman who is determined to make sure she always comes first would not be able to build a cheerful and loving home with you. The materialistic woman, a woman obsessed with material things, would certainly not make the best wife. If all she cares about are material possession over family, faith and spiritual fulfillment, then she will not make the best partner. The flirty woman, are you attracted to that woman that always seems to flirt with one person or another? She flirts like a butterfly from one man to another and makes all men feel like she is interested in them. Well, beware, because a habit like that might be hard to break after marriage, and you would not want to start hearing that your wife has had flirty conversations with all the men in the neighborhood. The party freak, she is invited to every party and attends them all. She is always dressed in the most flashy clothes and is the ultimate party girl. She lives for the next big gathering and cannot say no to an invitation. Such woman might not be the type to settle down in a marriage. The spoiled brat, a woman who grew up having everything handed to her and has never had the experience of actually working for something, is unlikely to make the best wife. No matter how much you might be willing to provide her with the kind of lifestyle she grew up with, remember, marriage comes with kids and kids require sacrifice. If she has never had to work or make sacrifices for anything in her life, it is unlikely that she would start now. The attention seeker, while some women naturally like attention, when it becomes an obsession, then it is not a good idea. A good husband makes sure he has time for his wife, but this cannot happen 100% of the time, so a good wife should understand that. The gossip. Does she always seem to never mind her own business? Is she always focused on what someone else is doing or how someone else is living their life? Then you do not need this kind of woman as a wife. A man needs someone that would build a home with him, and this requires some focus on her own plans and her own life. If she is too busy minding someone else's business, then you are fighting a losing battle. The commitment phobe, a woman who finds it difficult to commit to anything, school, jobs, family, friendship, etc., would also not be able to commit to a marriage. If she seems to lose interest in everything quickly and is always looking for the next thing to jump into, then you would have a hard time keeping her focused in her marriage. The disrespectful woman, if she seems to always be disrespectful and rude, even if it is to people she considers beneath her standards, then you need to think twice about marrying her. Respect for a fellow human being is a very important attribute in who we choose to spend the rest of our lives with, so it is definitely not something that should be taken lightly.